Selection of appropriate channels. Learning objective. To know how environmental factors affect channel selection, SWOT analysis of company for channel selection, and to understand dealer selection process. The new business environment. Conditions are changing simultaneously in different fields social, political, economic, and technological, and they are often in conflict. It is important to keep in touch with the key changes in each area of the business environment and to update the forecast. We have technological environment, economic environment, social environment, and political environment. Technological environment. This is probably the easiest to identify. Its accumulated technical knowledge, worldwide communication system, data processing. New processes aim at lower energy consumption and higher feed, raw material utilization, and energy sources, high investment cost, and new technology for basic human needs. Economic environment. These changes in the following areas: obsolescence of all past theories, irrelevance of past extrapolation, worldwide population growth but concentrated in certain areas, high energy or raw material cost, inflation coupled with lower economic growth, monetary instability and disparity between developed countries, organization of petroleum exporting countries, shortage of capital, credit squeeze, every selective investments, shortage of people able to understand the new environment, and potential shortage of food worldwide. Social environment. Changes occur in collapse of tradition and structures, new education, new expectations, new motivations, new lifestyles, mobility, quality of life and healthcare, consumerism, ecology, anti-business attitudes, unemployment and shorter working time, crime, terrorism, participate working conditions. Political environment. The political environment is subject to nationalism versus workings of industries, higher government intervention, air trade and job protection, price control and income equalization, and political instability or wars. General impact of environmental changes in business. These fast changes are therefore very difficult, if not impossible to foresee. They create business turbulence and unexpected crises at short notice. Instability, discontinuity, and uncertainty seem to characterize the present years, and this situation will continue until the world reaches new period of stability in all these respects. Evaluation. In most business, a change in environment can be considered rather as a threat or as a new opportunity depending on the point of view. A newly industrialized nation can be considered as a threat or an opportunity. It is important to conduct a rational and systematic analysis of future impact of environmental factor on a specific business. This analysis can be set out in the following manner. First, environmental factor, technological. A. Degree of change, high or low. B. Probability of occurrence, high or low. C. Implication, opportunity or threat. Second, environmental factor, economic, etc. The probability level associated with each factor is a basic ingredient of any potential environment scenario and considers the risk evaluation of each future business strategy. The importance of SWOT analysis. It is necessary to make an analysis of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, faced by the company and the distributor. Since the marketplace, the conditions, and the competitors may be different as far as each distributor and concerned, it is important to start afresh in each case. Marketing channels and channel flows. The number of members in a particular channel can vary according to the length and the width of the channel strategy a company adopts. A checklist for selecting the most appropriate channels. We have product factors, market factors, and institutional factors. Product factors. Four product variables must be weighed in channel selection. 1. Physical nature. The variation that influence the decisions are A. Perishability of the product, whether physical or true to fashion. B. Seasonal variation, causing inventory problems. C. Unit value of the product. D. Inventory investment required. And D. Customer service requirements. Technical nature. Whether A. A simple or complex product. B. A price is needed for product use. C. Installation is needed. Or D. Special training is needed. Third is the length of product line. This consists of a group of products related either from a production or a marketing standpoint. Fourth is the market position. An established product made and promoted by a reputable manufacturer may have a high degree of market acceptance and can be readily sold through more channels than a lesser known product. Next on the checklist is the market factors. First, existing market structure. This includes traditional modes of operations, geographical factors, size, and placement of the population. Second, nature of the purchase deliberation. The amount of deliberation by the buyer before purchase differs from the product to product. Third, availability of the channel. Existing channels may not be interested in new products. Lastly, the institutional factors. First, financial ability of channel members. Manufacturers may find it necessary to aid their retailers through direct financing, willingness to extend credit, and influence channel acceptance. Conversely, mass retailers sometimes finance their supplies. Second, promotional ability of channel members. Wholesalers cannot aggressively promote particular products, but exclusive distributors usually join the manufacturer in doing so. Third, post-sales service ability. The after-sales service, with or without a warranty, may be performed by the manufacturer, the retail distributor, or an independent service organization. The ability affects channel selection. Now let's move on to the channel decision. This is made by a combination of execution and analysis and the exercises of judgment. The decision is complicated by the interdependence system between relevant factors. While it is difficult to quantify the many trade-offs associated with channel decisions, certain tools can be applied to them. In recent years, significant environmental changes have taken place. First, trend toward a short order economy. The increase in inventory has meant that the best decision is to order frequently, forcing the primary supplier to carry the necessary inventory. Second, rapid expansion of product lines. This generates obsolescence and stock availability problems as well as inventory imbalance. Third, price differential and discount. Legally speaking, these have to be cost justified. Fourth, competitive strategies. At one time, they centered on the product features and price. Now the emphasis is on the indirect competition, such as factors. We have the product line from manufacturer to end user, the flow of ownership from member to member, the cash flow as payments are made by one member to another, the exchange of information between channel members, and the advertising and sales promotion directed by channel members towards other members or end users. We will study how a dealer is selected. But before that, what is dealer selection? Dealer selection is the first task in the process of dealer management. It is obvious that the firm has to be very careful in selecting its dealers. It has to ensure that those selected for dealership processes certain essential qualifications, attributes to be looked for in prospective dealers: business reputation standing, business capacity, salesmanship, expertise or experience in the line, financial capacity and willingness to invest in the line, creditworthiness, capacity to offer assortments of products and services required by the customers, capacity and willingness to extend credit to customers, capacity to provide storage facilities, showrooms, shop, service, workshop, salesmen and service personnel, positive attitude towards the company, good relations with the consumers of leaders in the area, and government officials and other applicable depending on the nature of the business. The net must be cast intelligently. Effective dealership depends in the first place on the firm's ability to track applications from the right candidates. Advertisement will no doubt be of help in this regard, but they must be developed carefully. Dealer wanted ads. The first test of a good dealer's wanted ad is no doubt its attention-grabbing strength among the prospects. The second test is the ad's ability to post the stronger ones among them to respond to propositions being made. Last is the evaluating the alternatives and selecting the best. With the completion of the foregoing steps, the number of alternatives would have narrowed down considerably. The firm must stipulate this alternative design and choose the best among them. Vital aspects in analyzing the channel. We have channel intensity, number of tires, and appropriate variant within the design. Placing the channel intensity. So, the same channel design, they may need it depends on the position of the firm. Each objectives and strategies, its sales, profits, market coverage, present and projected in its resources. Levels of distribution intensity. We have intensive, selective, and exclusive. Intensive. Achieve mass market selling convenience goods, and the number of intermediaries is many. Selective. Work with selected intermediaries, shopping in some specialty goods. Number of intermediaries, several. Exclusive. Work with single intermediary, specialty goods and industrial equipment. Number of intermediaries is one. Next is choosing the number of tiles correctly. In the majority of cases, choice will be between single tire and two tire, while in a few cases, firms may find it necessary to go in for a 3-tire channel. When the firm opts for a sole selling agency or marketer, the latter will have their own channel arrangement, and the tires that operate under them automatically become a part of the firm's channel. Comparative merits of single tire and 2-tire channel. The single tire water So we can see physical control over that plastic compared to the single tag pattern is the selecting of appropriate variant within a given design. Usually within a given channel design, different variants can be thought of. For example, firm A and firm B may opt for the same channel design consisting of conventional wholesalers and retailers. Still, their approaches within the model can vary from one another.